Once upon a time, a sage was wandering through a town. Known for his simplicity and contentment, the sage stumbled upon a single coin lying on the road. He picked it up and thought, "I don't need this coin, but perhaps I can give it to someone truly needy." With this thought, he began searching for the poorest person in the town. Days passed as the sage roamed through every corner of the town. However, he couldn't find anyone whom he could call truly impoverished. While some people were financially poor, they were content and happy in their lives. Seeing this, the sage pondered, who is the real poor person? After some days, the sage arrived in a neighboring kingdom. There, the streets echoed with preparations for war. Soldiers were assembling, and the king sat proudly in his grand chariot, ready to lead his army into battle. His face reflected arrogance and the hunger for victory. The sage observed this for a moment and thought, perhaps this is the greatest form of poverty. Quietly, he took out the coin and tossed it near the king's chariot. The coin fell to the ground, catching the king's attention. Annoyed, the king demanded that the sage be brought before him. The king, in a stern voice, asked, "What is the meaning of this? Do you know who I am? How dare you throw a coin at me?" Calmly, the sage replied, "Your Majesty, I found this coin some days ago and decided to give it to the poorest person I could find. After much searching, I realized today that you are the one who needs it the most." The king, now angrier, retorted, "How dare you call me poor? Don't you know that I am the ruler of this vast kingdom? I have immense wealth, power, and a grand army. How can you call me poor?" Smiling, the sage explained, "Majesty, poverty is not merely the absence of wealth. A truly poor person is one who lacks contentment. Despite having everything, you are still preparing to attack another kingdom out of greed. This shows that your heart is filled with dissatisfaction and greed. True wealth lies in contentment. One who is satisfied with what they have is the richest of all. But you, despite all your possessions, desire more. That, Your Majesty, is the greatest form of poverty." The king was taken aback by the sage's words. His anger dissipated, and he stood silently, reflecting on his actions. Realizing his mistake, he ordered his army to return and chose to rule his kingdom with peace and contentment. Moral of the story: true wealth lies in contentment. A person who is not satisfied, no matter how wealthy they may be, will always remain poor. Cherish what you have and avoid the trap of endless desires. If you found this story inspiring, subscribe to Peakminders. Now, we bring you such motivational and thought-provoking stories that touch your heart and guide you toward a positive and fulfilling life. Join us on this journey of wisdom and inspiration, and let's grow together. Your likes, shares, and subscriptions inspire us to bring you even better content every day. Thank you for your support